Hi folks, I've just popped back to the field I was in yesterday in the last video, where I found the Saxon cruciform brooch, which I didn't have a clue what it was, aka door hinge. I kind of get the feeling that there's been an awful lot of stuff dumped in this corner of the field over the years. There's quite a bit of rubbish in it, so it's going to take some sifting through. It's got to be dug though, because you never quite know what you're going to get, do you? So I've had a couple of finds, and I'll show you what I've found so far. Nothing good, I'm afraid. It's just bits of junk this time, but we're going to keep going. So looks like a door hinge or a cupboard hinge of some kind, and something similar with that one, I suppose. Yeah, modern stuff. Not very deep, but they're giving signals that you just can't ignore, especially after yesterday's video. So I've got to dig everything. All right, off we go again. Right, I've just had the first coin for today. It's very worn again. Can't tell what it is. I think that's the back of the head there, so the bust looks as if it's facing right. Yeah, I think that's a bit too far gone to get any idea off that at the moment. Not very deep, 3 inches or so. Oh, this gave a blinding signal, about 30ish I think it was. Looks like a little copper alloy, a brass ring of some kind. I don't suppose it's very old. It's got a hole in one end. Okay, not sure what that is. I'm getting lots of quite rubbishy signals. I suppose you'd expect if there used to be a quarry here at some point. It's obviously been filled in. I've dug something up here. It looks like a little bit of lead. Reading 15, 16. I can't see any markings on it, but it's quite a odd shaped little bit of lead. It's circular, very thin at the edges. So I wonder what that was used for. These finds are very few and far between. I mean, digging holes, anything of sort of more than 10 centimetres, 15 centimetres is taking 10 or 15 minutes to dig. It's crackers, and there's nothing good coming from the deep stuff so far anyway. I've got a little find here, quite near the surface, maybe an inch or two. It's a little button, but it's got quite a nice design on the front of it. I'll just show you this. Yellow again. It's got a nice little fern design on the front of it. When I first saw it, and while it still had a bit of soil in it, I suddenly thought, God, is this a really old coin? Anyway, obviously it's not. It's just a part of a button. There's a button front, because the back of it's just rusted away. Yeah, nice little design on that. Still getting lots of iffy signals. Just dug this little thing up. Probably not very old at all. Thought it might have unscrewed, but it's quite solid. Odd one that. Right, I've moved away from the other side of the field, where I've been concentrating most of my time, because that's where I found the Saxon cruciform brooch. Just too many bad signals, lots of rubbish. Anyway, I've got the signal here. It nearly blew me hat off. I found one of these yesterday, so if you watch that video you'll probably guess what this is. Going in the 30s. And looks like I've got another steel yard weight. Get it out. There we are. It's a hefty one, is that? It's definitely heavier than the one yesterday. I can see the iron poking at the top where the loop would have been. Now what I don't know is, would that have been Roman or would it have been something more recent, maybe, I don't know, even Victorian I suppose, but that's a heck of a weight there, must be a pound of weight there. Well, I don't particularly fancy carting that round, but I'm going to have to, aren't I? Right, off we go again. In at 9 on the Equinox, and it's just a Queen Elizabeth II sixpence. I should clean up, get something silverish like, or pinkish maybe. I can't actually make out a date on that at the moment. Still, it's a coin. I'm over at the far side of the field at the moment. See what we can find down here. Right guys, I've just made a find here. And this might be something quite nice, or quite old. Not very deep. 3 or 4 inches I suppose it is. Bit of a naff signal one way, sort of 16 up to 31, depending on which direction you swept the detector in. Let's show you what we found. This looks quite good. Just in the side wall. It's only, what, no more than 2 inches deep, actually looking at that. And I think we've got an axe head. Oh, it looks broken. So, would that be Bronze Age? Or would it be something perhaps not quite so old? Definitely feels like bronze. There's the back of it. Well, it's broken off. Yeah. I reckon that could be a Bronze Age axe head, or the remains of one, the blade part of it. I can't think what else that would be, so that's going to be my best bet. Great stuff, really good. Right, I've got 2 signals side by side here. This one is in the soil somewhere, and the other one is just in the clod. Let's have a quick route around, see if we can find it. This one was reading, what, 19 up to 25, I think it was. So, might not be anything very good. Those sort of readings. See if I can find it. Sure. Right. Show yourself. Although there's a bit more depth in the soil, still a bit of a devil to dig. If this takes too long, guys, I'll edit the videos so you don't have to go through the pain of watching me dig this. I thought it would be a quick one, but it's out. Right, that looks like a bit of crap. Yeah, it is. Right, something fairly modern, that look of it. Right, let's have a go at this one over here. It's just crap as well. Don't be crap, come on. It's crap. Right. Right, that's that then. That's me done, folks. It's persisting down now. It rained a bit earlier, but thankfully that didn't last too long. So I'm calling it a day. So I was hoping I'd find something else Saxon, but that wasn't to be. It was just not the day for it, I suppose. I did try quite hard. I was just digging rubbish really over that side of the field. Really pleased with that axe head. I'm hoping that's Bronze Age. Shame it's only part of an axe head, but still a nice find that. A couple of coins. So it hasn't been a bad day all in all. It's been nice to get out again. So thanks to my wife Jill for putting up with me. Right guys, it's time to go, so I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.